Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another episode on our Amplified world. How you guys doing today? I'm doing really good. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm having a really great day. I'm still working on the intro. I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to be saying every time I do that. Oh, good lord, good lord. There's so many different things that can say Minecraft Amplified or Amplified World. It's a thing. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are here because today we're going to be working on something new today. Of course, last episode we did our storage area. I was currently out here just kind of scavenging around the area, and I've been trying to get, I had a mission when I went out. I had a mission to get a couple different things, and I found me some sugarcane, which I need for today. I also got some sand because I need more glass, and I got some wool because I'm getting tired of not being able to sleep during the nighttime. And I thought I'd bring you guys back in before we got all the way back to the base area up here, which I still haven't named. I never was very good at naming areas. If you guys have any ideas, let me know, because you guys are better at that thing than I am. But anyways, I was thinking about some things while I was running back, and I thought I'd share with you guys, but traversing on Amplified World is harder than it looks. Usually I stick to that little area up there, and I don't ever really worry about it, but, oh, good lord. It's like every 5 seconds I'm worried about falling off the edge of a cliff or getting up the side and parkouring like a champion. And unfortunately, I'm not that good of a parkour guy. I was never really good at those little parkour mini games. If you guys ever played on like those, like, I think they're like public, like mini game servers, and of course all of them have parkour areas. I was never any good at those. And then of course you got to find the way up, and I don't really have a way. So sooner or later, I feel like we're gonna end up making an easy way up and down this thing, especially when we start building on the base area up here. Let's see if I can get over here. Like a boss, like a freaking boss, like a biggity boss. But today, I want to start working on a little bit more renovation area up here. Also, I might do another mining session today after we get our pick done today, because I want to get our enchantment table area done as well. That's gonna be like the first thing that I want to do. Here's my staircase. I knew I'd find it. I think this was my staircase. It was. I missed it. See, look, hardcore parkour skills are not the greatest of all time, but it's a thing. I don't have my shovel anymore. I used up all of my shovel bits, getting the sand that I'm going to be using it for. Then I'm going to be using for, how the heck do I get up there? That I'm going to be using for glass, not grass. I saw grass and I said glass, or grass, and there's a lot of G's in that. I don't know what's going on. But today, the first thing I want to do is I want to get our enchantment area done. But before we do that, I'm going to need you to move your udder, please. Thank you. Before we do that, I want to show off what I did off screen. I know you guys are just loving this parkourness, aren't you? All this great conversation with the amazing parkour skills. I have made it because I am a champion. But the first thing I want to do, I want to show off what I did off screen. I finished, well, I didn't quote, I think there's still some things I could add to this thing, but I did a lot of work on our storage area. I basically added a bottom to it, so it kind of goes down in the curved fashion that I was wanting. One of the things I need to do pretty soon, I think I'm going to try to get it done today, is get a road or a pathway built starting from here all the way down, so that way I don't have to have this little tiki piece of cobblestone to get. This is the only way I have way of getting onto this thing, so I have to get rid of this and actually put a little pathway. But I have finished this up. I have put a bottom on it. I also have this pillar here, and I'm going to explain what that is in a second. Feather falling. We need you badly. But I additioned. Is that a good way of saying that? Oh, I added a bottom to it. I have a curved little shape with a shaft. If you guys want to call it a shaft, dark spot. Thank you. Oh, I didn't see you. I was good at that. Could have been Death Lemur. Death Lemur on myself. There we go. Hello. How are you? It must be a dark spot. But I had like a little shaft area that went down. I know I'm using the baddest choice of words for this, but basically it's just like it's there to make it look like it's not just floating. I hate that. Personally, in Minecraft, you don't have to worry about. Can I make this? There's no way. I'm a champion. But in Minecraft, you really don't have to worry about actual physics. But for me, I always think things look bad if they're just floating in midair. How do they do that?
They're floating in midair!
How do they do that?
I hope I added that in post. But anyways, I hate things when they're just floating in midair for no reason at all. And I just thought of something. This kind of looks like a Beyblade. How did I manage to do that? All you OG people, I used to watch the old version of Beyblade all the way back. I think in the early 2000s when it first came out. Those were my favorite series. Japan, you may come out with some great anime stuff. But anyways, that's the storage area. It's pretty much done. I don't know if I'm going to add claws to it. If I can figure out exactly what I want to do with those claws, I might do that. But it's basically done. I also added those item frames to allow me to see what's in each chest. We are doing tremendous on storage. I don't think we have to worry about it for any time soon. I've got wood. I've got mainly my wood stuff, saplings, you know, saplings and seeds and stuff will go in there as well. I've also got my mob drops. I've got random item drops. I've got food. I've got other wood stuff like wood items. I've got my ores that haven't been smelted. I've got my ingots and stuff. We're almost out of iron. We're definitely gotta go mining today. I got my redstone. I got my coal and my lapis, which we need a bunch of for today because I'm gonna be doing some enchanting. Diorite has 3 chests, granite, andesite, and you are empty. All these are empty. These guys are empty. Cobblestone, there. Stone will be there because I know we're gonna have a lot of stone when we get Silk Touch. Dirt, that will be grass. That's gravel, and all this is still empty. So we got to figure out what we're gonna put into these other chests. I keep talking and I don't take breaths, and it's causing me to have no air in my lungs. Okay, back to what I was saying. Today, first thing I'm gonna do is I need to. I kind of want to go mining first and get some ores and stuff. No, I'm gonna do enchantment table first. Let's get our enchantment area going. I really wish it stopped raining. I feel like it's always, we can build our bed. That's the thing. All right, so I'm done planning out where I want to put some things. So I know I'm going to be sticking my enchantment table inside of this. I just decided it was going to be a really cool idea to stick it inside the mountain here. So I'm going to be hollowing out a little hole in there to stick it in there. So what my plan is, I didn't really explain what this was. This is the central point of the tower that I'm going to have my elevator on. Now, I don't know how tall it's going to be. It's going to have to be pretty tall because I don't know. It's just this prospect of expanding a huge minecart elevator all the way up there. It just seems like it's really painful in my eyes. So I might make it up to about here. That way, I also want to be able to walk under it so that I can have a pathway around it because I'm going to end up having to have the central point pathway here, which just so happens to be in the middle of this, which is not something I was wanting, but it's just a thing. So my pathway is going to be stretching out here, and then it's going to be going around this so that I can walk around it, and then, well, I don't know how this is going to turn out because this thing's it's not going to be one column. It's going to be like 3 or 4 columns. So I might have to move this. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some logistics behind it and see how this is going to work out. But the first thing we're going to be doing the enchantment table. The only problem is that I have to wait for my sugarcane to grow, which is up there in that little pond area. And I got to start digging out this, so that means that gives me something to do ahead of time. But my other place that I was thinking about putting it was over here. I wanted to have like a little indention inside of this waterfall because I wanted to keep this because this waterfall looks cool. So my idea was to have my automatic fisher in there somewhere, just to have like a little walkway that would span out. Probably, I don't know how this whole logistics area is going to work. Because I want to be able to walk this way, but I know I want to have a platform somewhere in here and then have a walkway down here so that I can put something down here. But at the same time, I want one that goes up this way so that way I can go through this little hill area and then go behind the waterfall. And that's where I want to put my automatic fisher. So I have to wait and see how I go plan out that. That's going to be in my brain place to let that go in. Also, I made a bed. They're white now, apparently, which is great. And I got a lot of digging to do. So I've expanded my sugarcane quite a bit since the last little clip. I did kind of have to tear up the terrain to do it, but I have been growing some of it. And now I think I should have enough to go ahead and make my enchantment table. Well, I know I do. I won't have enough to make the books yet, but I don't need the books for the first thing that I'm going to do. At least I think I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll be fine because what I want to do first, I always do this at the beginning of I always do this first whenever I make an enchantment table. The first thing I always do is I just enchant my armor with level 1 enchantments. And the reason why I do that is because even with iron armor, with protection 1 on it, it's better than having no protection at all. You know what I mean? It gives you a little bit of like that little extra layer of protection, and you don't really use iron armor for anything else. So I always do that. And I know I'm getting off topic. Let me grab 2 diamonds. And oh no, I need obsidian for that, don't I? All right then. All right, let's go ahead and make a diamond pick, and then I'll have my 2 diamonds. So I have to go down and grab some obsidian, and then I could do that. I just prematured myself there, didn't I? All right, so I'm just now getting back from mining my obsidian. So let's go, bam. Oh, I need to make the book too. Let me grab some leather. I should have some in here. Correct, bam. My sugar cane should be right here. Bam, and then a book, bam, and then bam, bam, and bam. Got it, nailed it, aced it, can't be stopped. So let's go ahead and grab some lapis, I think. Grab some lapis. And let's go ahead and set this down in here. So I've already caved out a little area for my enchantment table. Now, I have not decorated it at all yet, so you guys are going to be a little underwhelmed. It's just like a little room area. I have an idea in my head what I'm going to be doing. My idea is to use like diorite columns with some water features and a lot of diorite and blue. I really want that blue and white texture. Blue and white really go together. Those are the two colors I always thought they go together best with diorite, and I'm going to be using a lot of that in this build. But let's go ahead and do this. Let's go. I think let's do boom, 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 boom. Let's do bam, bam. Let's see, protection 1. Oh, boom, got my enchanter enchantment. Boom. And that's projectile protection. Protection 2, do I want to use 2 of them? Nah. Boom, we'll get projectile protection, which is good. And then boom, protection 1. There we go. We still have 31 levels. We can actually enchant 1 time, well, at level 30, which I think is just fine. I don't need it to do 2 times. I just need to do it with my diamond pick. So boom, 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 boom. And I can always get back up to level 30 pretty quickly. So now I just gotta wait. I gotta wait super quick. I say super quick, but it won't be super quick. It'll be really quick for you guys. It's just gonna be like a whoosh and we're gonna be back. But for me, it's gonna be several minutes. Actually, probably up to an hour. I don't know how long I gotta wait for all that sugarcane. But waiting is the greatest thing, especially when you have 2 monitors in Crunchyroll. Not a sponsor. Alright, Steven, I think I figured out what you want. Alright, here we go. Meat orgy! Happy time. So I have finished the enchantment area. I did come up with a really nice design, and you know, I actually had a comment. By the way, I haven't said this yet today, but I do appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing on these videos. Episode 1 has 45 likes. Episode 2 and 3 have over 30 likes. So thank you guys so much for all that love and support. I really do appreciate it. It helps me out a lot more than you guys know. It makes me feel good, really. It really does. It makes me feel great because I see that and I'm like, oh my god, they're really enjoying it. But I have finished up the enchantment area and I saw a comment from somebody, and this actually it made me think a little bit when he said this. But I don't think he meant it in an aggressive way. But he said, I think you're the only person who likes diorite, or the only person he knows that likes diorite. Now, you know. Personally, I take that as a challenge. That's a challenge for me. It is now my goal in this series. My goal is now being set to make you as the viewer, I want you at the end of the series to end up loving diorite. I am going to make that my goal. So I'm going to be building almost everything out of diorite now. Thank you to you, commenter. If I remember, I'll edit it and put it on the screen for you. You have been posted on this channel, my friend. But I am going to make. I'm going to make you guys love diorite before this is all over. So I need to grab me some lapis. Where's my lapis? Now I went a little overboard with this design, and I want to act surprised when you guys can kind of see it. I want to act surprised when I see what's in the enchantment table. Now, I did look at it yesterday because I finished this last night. I turned on some music. I was just kind of chilling out. It's like midnight when I was building all this, and I was just doing it off screen. I do a lot of building off screen. You guys get mad at me for that. I'm very sorry. We need to do a lot of building on screen. The only reason I don't is because what I do is I have like an outer shell, and then once I have that outer shell, I build on that outer shell, and I start thinking, okay, what would look good? And I had some people in the comment section tell me they really love my build style, and I want to say thank you to you. I mean, it's nothing real special. It's just I just imagine what I would think would look cool, and then I would add that onto the build, and I'm like, do I like this? And then I'll take it down, I'll add something else, and then I'll just keep doing that and building on the core structure. And that's basically what I've done. Now, if we go down here and take a fall damage, I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing with this, but you guys can kind of see the enchantment table. Here we go. Now, I am very proud of this, and I hope that you guys like it, so check it out. I really love how it came out. So what I originally did was I built the area and made it symmetrical because symmetry is #1 uno. Then I thought, what colors do I really like? Okay, I really like white, I really like blue. Let's complement those 2 colors together. And so what I did was I just started building out, started putting in crevices. I made sure there were no flat surfaces. I didn't want flat surfaces because I think flat surfaces are boring. I wanted them to be dimension surfaces. I wanted them to be like they go in like up and down, and there's crevices and stuff like that, and there's kind of like endpoints like these like little guys. Originally I had this flat, and I was like, okay, that's a little boring, so I pushed it up and added glass, and I thought that looked really nice. And of course the centerpiece being the enchantment table. Now I will say this, the torches are very ugly. I am going to be removing all the torches once we get sea lanterns, and that's actually what this is for. I wanted a chandelier, so I started designing all the chandelier. Now the sea lantern whenever I do get a sea lantern, it's going to go in the middle. I might just put glowstone whenever we go into the nether, so I could just have that there, and then we'll replace it with sea lanterns later, because I hate the torches. They just look ugly. They don't go well with this design at all. But I will be removing all of those, and maybe we'll try glowstone, and then we'll change it over to sea lanterns later. But I just started adding on stuff, and this is what I came out with. A lot of white, a lot of blue, and I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comment section if you guys like it. For those of you who don't like diorite, hopefully this changes your mind, because we've got a lot of different stuff that we're going to be doing with diorite this season. Hopefully we can make you guys change your mind. But anyways, so I hate myself. I really wish I would have seen this, unless it changed. It could very well change, because I saw this at like 1 in the morning when I saw this, and boom, silk touch. Yes. I couldn't believe it. I saw that. I was going to act it out. I was going to act it out what happened to me last night. I had a mini heart attack. My heart jumped. It skipped. And I was like, holy crap. So we're going to get Silk Touch right off the bat. Now, I don't know if it's just going to be Silk Touch or if it's going to have other enchantments. Please let there be something else on there. That's not bad. No unbreaking, but I do have efficiency, so that's really great. All right, cool. So all we need now is get an unbreaking pick, or an unbreaking book, and then we'll have our perfect pick, except we'll have efficiency. I can't believe we got that so early in the game. That is amazing. That's super cool. Now, I don't have very much time left in this video, but I want to start working on... I really want to start working on the path system. I said I was going to today, and all the thing we've really done today is do the enchantment area. I was wanting to do the pass today, but I don't have time. And also, to be honest with you guys, come look at this. Oh goodness, I have used up every single bit of my diorite. I'm not even joking. Out of these two, I told you guys. I mean, it looks like a lot, but out of these two projects, out of this project and out of that project, completely all out of diorite. So I've got to go mining and get a bunch of diorite. So I don't have much time for this rest of this video. And I want to say huge thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun today, and hopefully you guys did as well. So don't forget, guys, if you hated this video, you know what to do with it. But if you did enjoy, do not forget to hit that like button, guys. Like I always like to say, you guys have been showing some amazing support on the series so far, and I want to say thank you guys for all of your amazing support, guys. I really do mean that. I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing, all the amazing comments. We're getting a great amount of comments from you guys, giving me amazing suggestions, and I really do appreciate that. I am going to be implementing some of those into the series, and I just want to say once again thank you. I really do appreciate it, because you guys are a lot better at this building thing than I am. I might look like I know what I'm doing, but most of the time I really don't. So thank you for all the suggestions. Don't forget to post any questions, comments, remarks, comment section down there. I love hearing from you guys, and let's see if we can hit 30 likes on this video too. I might as well keep the train going. I mean, seriously. I mean, I might sound greedy when I say that, but in the long run, it helps out both of us, because it not only helps out me, but it helps out you guys. It helps out me because I get better ratings on the videos, but it helps out you guys because the better ratings that I get, the more I am then able to in the future to make more videos for you guys, which you guys enjoy. So hopefully we can get some, hopefully this snowball effect will happen with this series. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But again, thank you guys for watching to the end of the video. Just doing that in general really helps me out, because apparently YouTube really likes watch times nowadays. Well, that's the thing. If you just made it this far in the video, I do appreciate it. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, and hope all have a great and wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video.